basketball action. Please welcome our visiting teams all the way up from Lake Canal, the Haines Glacier Bears. At this time, we ask that you please rise as we honor America in the playing of our national anthem. Under the direction of Ms. Chelsea Corio, please welcome the Petersburg High School Pep Band.
Hello, everybody. I hope everybody can hear me on the stream and FHS. This is James Valentine. I'm going to be announcing it for you guys here, for everybody watching at home. I'm hoping you guys can hear me, not trouble, so we'll find out. Thank you, Haines Glacier Bears, for making a really long trip even longer. This is you guys have been wearing Craig before, and now here in Petersburg, playing Thursday, Friday night. It's gonna be a great game. We got Haines, from my understanding, you guys have an undefeated season, and Petersburg is number 2 right behind you guys. This is the first time meeting. This is gonna be, I think, we'll see. Hopefully, a championship game come weekend time. But right now we are doing sportsman. We got James Stickler up there, also known as Scoop. Him and Edgar Olson, both wrestlers. I'm the wrestling coach, so both wrestlers, good sportsmanship. Yep, that makes sense to me. So we'll see who's the better wrestler, basketball player tonight.
At this time, let's meet the starters for the visiting Haines Glacier
So
Bears.
the starting 5 for the Glacier Bears for tonight, we will see. Perfect. It sounds like you guys can hear me, maybe a little low, maybe a little high. We'll find out. So,
number 10, J.C. Davis.
All right. I'm missing this, but your starting 5 is going to be J.C. Davis. Number 22, Cody Farron. We got James Stickler, number 35, Colton Cone. And I'm missing one more, number 1, Isaac Jones. That's your starting 5 for your Haines.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the starters for your Petersburg Vikings.
to get the jump ball. Stickler versus Tao. Scoop versus Tao. Here we go. Ready? The jump is up, and it goes to Petersburg. Powers up at the top, guarded by Combs. Now Combs has a lot of energy, so this is going to be good between both Combs and Powers right now. All right, so I'm hearing that I'm kind of quiet. I hope that people can hear me now. A little bit louder. It's got tosses center to Brandon Tucker off the glass, no good. Gets kicked back out to the top with Aiden Knudsen up at top. Knudsen over to the side to his brother. His brother drives, gets picked, gets to Combs' hands. Combs goes down, slows it down. Gonna draw play. Combs is at the top, goes in, little fake, nope, puts it back out to number 22, Farron. Farron to Davis, Davis to Jones. Down to Stickler at the top of the key. He's looking down. Nope, he doesn't want it. He's thinking about shooting, goes in for a drive, muscles his way in, throws it up and in. Stickler with one, the first set of points here. All right, Knudsen up at top. Give it to Powell. They're going to run. We got Combs on him. It's a man-to-man defense. Oh, Combs pick with the pass. He's going to go up. He goes up, and it's in. Combs with the 2. 4-0, 6 minutes and 37 seconds into left in this first quarter. Oof. Now there's a call as Powell was coming up, and Colton was doing some hard defense there. Tough call for right off the bat, a minute and a half in, but that's just basketball. So here we are. Tao's going to be throwing it in. All right, Powell to the top over to Tucker. Tucker's has hard defense on him, gets it up to Tao. Over to Powell on the side. Powell looks to drive. He's getting trapped in the corner. He's got a little room. He's getting a lot of pressure by Combs. Combs picked it, able to get it out. Tao at the top. Tao drives. Nope, doesn't like it. Gives it to Knudsen. He tries to go around the screen. He's looking. He looked down low. Nope, kicks it back up top. Braden has it up top. Looks to spin move. Kicks it to Powell. Powell to Tao at the top of the key. Powell looks to drive. Nope, doesn't like it. Knudsen for a 3, and it's in. That is Aiden Knudsen for a 3. A little 3 ball. It is 4-3. 5 minutes and 45 seconds left in this first quarter. Jones has it. Jones finds Stickler at the top of the key. Stickler drives in, doesn't like it, kicks it out. Over to number 22, Farron. Farron over to Davis. Davis, Farron, they're just kind of putting it up top. Now Combs has it. Combs gets a little pick, gets it to Stickler. Stickler's trying to move the ball, move people around. Stickler goes to drive. He goes for a behind layup, and he gets it up and in. 3-6. Haines is up. Powell has it. Powell's up top. Hard defense by Combs. Powell, number 1 comes in. Number 1, Jones, comes in to try to steal that ball, but they was called a foul. All right, sorry. I'm trying to make sure that these volumes are up and they are good. I want to make sure that everybody can hear the announcements here. Okay, so Powell up top to Knudsen. Knudsen's looking around up at the top. And there's a push in the back. Number 35, Stickler. So Stickler was on Tao pretty tough. Jim Engel didn't like it. So we are already, Haines has 3 fouls, only less than 4 minutes into this ball game. So they gotta play that hands-up game. All right, Tucker. Tucker's got it to Powell. Tucker on the side, looks to drive. Nope, doesn't like it. Knudsen up top. Knudsen's moving in. Nope, Tucker comes around. Back to Knudsen. Knudsen's alone. He looks to drive. Nope, they're still... Now we got Mason, his brother, for a 3 ball, and that is in. All right, Combs has it up top, looks at the drive. Tucker's on him. Oh,
Combs had to pick up a ball, gets it to Davis, gets it to Stickler down low. Stickler looks to throw up in little mid-range, or a little floater, excuse me, and it's up and in. Stickler already with 6 points, leading the Haines Glacier Bear. We got 4 minutes left in this first quarter. Looks like Petersburg has the ball up top. Looks for a towel cutting. Nope, kicks it out to Knutson. Knutson's kind of looking in. That's Aiden Knutson. We got both Knutsons out here, so I'm going to have to use first names here. Older brother, Little. Little brother goes to drive in, kicks it out to his older brother. His older brother for a 3. Air ball, but he gets it to his brother down low. He puts it up and no good. Chow was able to recover the rebound there. Stickler is hard defense on him. They kick it all the way back out to Tucker up at the top. Tucker looks to drive. He goes up, and it's good. What a beautiful drive by Braden Tucker. We got 8-8. We're a tie ball game here with 3 minutes left here in this first quarter, you guys. What a ball game. So Combs has it up top. Combs looks to drive around a kind of a weak screen there. Gets it over to Jones. Jones stops at the top of the key. Gets it to Stickler on the side. Looks for Davis. Davis shakes him off. No. Jones. Jones looks to drive. Gets it to Combs. Combs looking, Combs is trying to push his team to look for these openings, and it was just a readable read there, picked out, thrown out of bounds. Number 32 comes in for Haines. That is Karen Sweet. He's coming in for number 32. 22 Farron. So Sweet is in the ball game. Sweet has it, looks to drive. Nope, gets it to Jones. Jones drives. Combs up at the top, gets to Casey. Nope. Excuse me, Davis. There's a lot of passing here for Haines, guys. Give me a break. All right. Combs looks to drive. Now kicks it out to J.C. Davis. And he's up. And it's in for a 3. We got 11-8, 2.5 minutes left here in this first quarter. Powell looks to try to lead this. Wow. Okay. So Combs is doing some hard defense on Powick, and Powick is, playing that up, and he was able to draw that foul. So 4 fouls already for Haines. Haines has to pull it back just a little bit. They don't want to be in foul trouble right in the beginning of this game. So 11-8. Knutson up at the top. Knutson down to Tao. Ooh, Tao looks for a cutting person, and it was Sweet, the opposite guy. Yeah, bum on that one. Stickler has it down low by pass by by pass by Combs, but then Stickler got called for a travel. Petersburg ball. 2 minutes left. 11-8. Powick has the ball. He's looking to drive in. Gets it to number 24. That is okay, hold on here 1 second. I think Tao just got the points, and then Jim Engel, our ref, did not like something I think Tao said, and Tao got immediately teched. So Combs is going to be taking that free throw shot for the technical call. All right, so we got 1 technical foul. That's the first foul for Petersburg. What a way to start it. This is a good, intense game, you guys. Physical, we love it. All right, Combs takes that first of 2 for the technical foul. So we have 12-10, 1:45 left, and he's 2 for 2, Mr. Combs. Okay, so there's movement out there. So we have Knutson out, we have Lutomsky in, and we have Johnson, Camden Johnson. Johnson's in as well. So on the floor we have Ben Candle, Johnson, Lutomsky, Tao, and Powick. For Haines, we have Sweet, Combs, Jones, Stickler, and Davis. All right, Combs has it up top. Puts it over to Sweet. Sweet fake pass. Nope. Jones to the other side. Jones, fake. Nope, doesn't like it. Gets it out to Combs. Combs at the top. He wants it. He wants to drive. You can see him wanting to do it. Looking for a screen by Stickler. Nope, passes out to Jones. Jones is Sweet. Has it. Slows the ball down. 1:20 left. 10-13. Combs looks to drive. Up for a layup, and it's in. Beautiful drive by Combs. All right. Up to Johnson. Johnson finds Lutomsky down low. Lutomsky tries to throw it up, and it's literally just paused on the rim. You don't see that often here. Wow. Just if they just would have waited, the stands could have screamed, that would have gone in. So it is 15-10. Haines ball for that. 15-10. Haines is leading. 1 minute left here in the first quarter. They're going to pull Davis, save him with a minute left. They put in number 20 or 13 Lloyd. Or no, Baumgartner. Nope. Lloyd. Wade Lloyd. All right, Jones has it. Jones finds Stickler at the top of the key. Pump fake. Puts up a floater. No, he goes to the sweep. Sweep for a three. Out it. Around the rim, out, and then it looks like Lloyd was able to get the rebound and put it back in. So it's 17-10, 30 seconds left. Ooh, Palick looks to Lutomsky down low, cutting, gets it to Camden. Camden tries to drive, and he gets fouled by Jones. And we are right now, immediately at the 5 fouls for Haines. 5-1 foul. Camden's going to be at the line. Now, from my understanding, you get immediately straight to two shots. No more 1-and-1. So he gets 2 chances, and Camden gets the first. Camden gets that first shot. Palick looks to come out while Tucker comes in. Camden Johnson is going to go for that second. It's going to go up, and it's in. All right. Haines has it, 30 seconds left, 17-12. He's got this, he's looking around. Gets it to Sweet up top. Sweet looks for Stickler down low, doesn't like it. Gets it over to number 22, which is Farron. Farron over to Lloyd. Lloyd looks to drive. Gets to the Sweet. Sweet, picked away by Camden. Johnson throws it up to Tucker. Tucker not quite alone, looks to Kendall. But they don't like it, but they get it to Camden Johnson up top for a 3, and he throws it right. 15-17, pulling it in within 2 after this first quarter. Camden. Wow, what a good start here, everybody. What a great start. I hope everybody at home can hear me. What a great start. What a great game, you guys. 17-15 here in this first quarter of the Petersburg versus the Haines Glacier Bears. It is a physical game. We like the physicality. However, Haines being just a little too physical. And then because of that, they led early on. They had 5 fouls. So 5-1 fouls. Petersburg's only foul was a technical foul. We had a tech foul. And so, we don't want to be having those tech fouls. Those are not the type of fouls that we want, right? No easy shots, but technical fouls are 3 points, so we don't want any of that. 17-15, Haines leads this ball game. It's gonna be a tight ball game, guys. We love it. We love to see the physicality. We know Haines has been traveling for probably almost a week now. They're tired, but they're still here. They're showing up. That just shows the toughness of not only Haines, but the Southeast teams around here. We love that. All right. Here we go. Petersburg ball. 15-17. Started this second quarter. Camden Johnson's going to throw it into Tao. Tao has it up top, and he's looking to bring it in. Goes over to Candle. Candle at the top. Gets it over to Tucker. Tucker. Go over to Tao. Camden up top alone for a 3. No good. Rebound. Davis. Davis looks to bring it up. Going by Tucker. This is a man-to-man defense right now. Farron. Farron's going in. He almost finds it wide open. No, not quite. He's a little hesitant on taking that himself. But Stickler does not. He's going up, and he's banks it off the back. Scoop! Gets that, too. Great. All right, Camden Johnson looks to bring it up. Gets it over to Tucker. Tucker fakes, puts one up. No, blocked by Davis. Wow. And then the ball goes out of bounds on Petersburg. Haines ball. 19-15. 7 minutes left here in the second quarter. Sweet looks to bring it in. All right, here we go. Lloyd. No, Farron. Farron brings it up. Gets a top screen by Stickler. Then it went out of bounds off of Petersburg. Off the foot of Petersburg as they run around that screen. Sweet looks to throw this in. Sweet's looking around. He finds Stickler up at top. Stickler. He's stuck at the top. He picked up his dribble in the corner. Knutson getting hard defense. Finds Davis. And it is a 30-second timeout by Haines. Brian saw early on that he needed to do that. We have good possession, 19-15. There we go. 19-15, you guys. We're on a 30-second timeout. Now, if anybody's watching at home, which you most likely are, because it's the only way you can hear me, or barely hear me, I guess. It's a tight game. It's physical game. I love the physicality of the game. I like the movement of the game. I like that we have a close game. Here we go. On the floor for Haines. Looks like Jones, Combs, Davis, Farron, and Stickler. Looks like Farron's going to be throwing it in. Finds Combs at the top. Combs trying to wave him down. He wants to take Tucker. Up top screen by Stickler. Looks to pick and roll. Doesn't quite get the roll. He's going to throw it up high off the backboard. No good. Rebound. Candle. Candle gets it to Powell. Powell watching, looking. Almost gets picked away by Farron. Candle is able to recover. Gets it up to Camden. Camden Johnson. Johnson over to Knutson for a pick and roll. And Camden throws up a wild one. No good. Rebound Haines. Combs has it. Combs looks it over to Farron. Farron over to Davis. Davis looks to drive. Stickler. Stickler fakes a three, passes it out. Right now we just have a 4-out, 1-in style play here for Haines. Looks for Stickler down low. Stickler going to bump his way up with a reverse layup up and in. 21-15, 6 minutes left. Petersburg has the ball. Candle looks for a pump fake. Tries to get it to Powell. Powell going, brings it up top. We need to reset it. We know we want to reset it here. Oop. There is a bump foul by Jones as Powell was trying to get around. Bump foul by Jones. I believe that is his third foul here. Let's see. Those are the fouls you do not want early on here. 21-15. Haines still leads this ball game. 5 minutes and 45 seconds left here in this second quarter. Powell looks to throw it in. He's having a hard time finding somebody. Finds older Knutson. Gets it to his brother Mason. Mason looking low. Can't quite get it. Gets it to Aiden Knutson. Aiden drives. Can't do it. Picked out. Recovered by Tucker. Then picked away by Davis. Davis, he's going against Camden. He looks to go, and it's going to be the ref actually struggled with that call. You can see he was struggling, but he called a offensive foul on Haines. Offensive foul on Haines with Camden Johnson there. All right, sweet. So 21-15, 5.5 minutes left here. Knutson has the ball, gets it over to Powell. Powell looks to drive. Sweet is on him. Powell finds a little opening, does a little floater. Nope, blocked by someone. And there was a foul by number 22, Farron. Getting a little foul trouble here in Petersburg. And Haines. Brian is not super thrilled about it. He's talking to the refs. He's trying to understand, hey, where are these fouls coming from? All right, so we're going to take 2 shots here for Powell. We got a timeout here. Not really sure who called the timeout. One of the refs is going over to Brian. He's going over to the coach and the ref, and they're just talking. I think the ref is trying to lay, hey, this is the way we're running it. This is the way we want to do this. I just want you to know that this is how we're going to run it, all right? Now, I actually don't know what they're saying. These are just what I'm thinking. There's some nods. Everyone looks to be okay. And then the boys are talking amongst themselves while the coaches are making sure that, hey, you know, we're going to take care of the refs. The players just focus on the game. Rick Brock is getting his boys ready. 15 to 21. 5 minutes and 20 seconds here left in this second half. Okay, Camden Johnson's going to be taking the shots. I think Powell went out. I think there might be blood on his shirt, and I think that's why they called the timeout. So that makes sense. It looks like there is maybe a bloody nose happening right now. I'm not entirely sure. I will keep you guys updated. Johnson with the second, up and in. Camden missed the first, put up the second. All right, Colton has it. Combs. Combs over to Davis in the corner. Looks to drive. Can't quite get it, but Combs gets it to Combs. Combs looks to try to take 5-on-1. Finds a little opening, no good. Puts it up, nope. All right, Knudsen, Hayden Knudsen. Knudsen over to Tao. Tao, pump fake. Johnson's trying to look for an opening. Gets it to Mason Knudsen over to Tucker. Tucker up at the top, over to Tao. Tao's looking around. Just trying to find an opening here. Over to Knudsen, over to his brother Knudsen, little Knudsen. Over to Tucker. Tucker's up at the top. Go over to Mason Knudsen. Over to Camden. Now they're just passing around and running up the top here. It's kind of like a guard game right now. You got Tao over to Camden Johnson, looking to try to drive baseline, no good. Gets it over to Hayden Knudsen. He wants to take on Stickler, but doesn't like what he was looking at. So gets it over to Mason, over to Camden. They're going to keep on moving. 21-16. Here we go. Tries to find a cutting Tucker, but no good. Stolen away by Farron. Farron over to Combs. Combs down to Sweet. Sweet doesn't really like what he's seeing, so he throws it out. Almost picked away. Farron's going to go for a little mid-range floater. No good. And it is out of bounds on Haines. It'll be Petersburg ball. Now Davis looks to be just, you know what? I'm going to go, oh no, it's just going to be strong man-to-man defense by Haines. That's kind of their half-court thought on this. Nope, they're actually going to take Sweet out, and they just put in number 13, Lloyd. Lloyd is in the ball game. And so is Powell. With a new number 14. He's getting ready. All right. Finds Mason Knudsen. Mason Knudsen looks to get it over to Candle. Candle over to Mason Knudsen. Top of the key for Powell. Powell looking around. Finds an open Tao who takes a three. No good. Rebound Davis. Haines Bears are coming up. Holmes looks to drive. Nope. Looking around. Just trying to find some openings here. Gets it over to Farron up the top. Farron looks to drive. Puts it up, a little floater, and an and one by Farron. Foul is on Tao. All right, so Farron gets the two. And he's going for the and one. Right now it's 23-16. Haines Glacier Bears lead with 3 minutes and 20 seconds left here in this first half. Farron with the free throw, no good. Rebound, little Knudsen. Goes over to Powell. Powell is trying to slow it down, trying to set up the ball game. Looking around, Candle. Oop. And there is a 30-second timeout called by Rick Brock. There's 3 minutes left, 23-16 here in this first half. So, let's see here. Right now, 23-16, Haines Glacier Bear leads the Petersburg Vikings. I'm trying to make sure that my scoreboard is correct here. Stand by, everybody. All right, my scoreboard is the scores. I'll tell you who's leading and all that at the end of this first half here. All right, here we go. 3 minutes left, 23-16. Looked like maybe there was a spilt water bottle over there on the Haines side there. There's a whole bunch of towels wiping it up, so they're going to hold the game until we're all squared away over there. Mr. Combs, Coach Combs. Coach Combs is Mr. Funk. Alright, they're still just kind of wiping up. Mr. Cabral comes out of nowhere with the save. Alright. Sorry guys, we're just on a slight stall here. Doing something else. Sorry I missed that last play, you guys, but it was no good by Petersburg. 23-16, under 3 minutes left here in this first half. All right, Combs wants a screen by Stickler. Stickler gets it to him, then Combs kicks it out. We're at Farron over to Davis. Davis looks to drive, puts one up, no good. Throws it to Mason Knutson. Mason Knutson with the rebound. Gets it to his older brother, moving the ball. Finds a back screen, finds a Mason Knutson alone, and it's up, and it's in for a three. Mason Knutson, good three-point shooter. 23-19, 2 minutes and 15 seconds left. Combs has it, looks to drive, throws up on the back, and one call. Foul is on Ben Candle. And one call. Beautiful drive by Colton Combs there. And he's going to go for that and one. 25-19. Camden Johnson's going to be coming in for Mason Knutson. And Braden Tucker's going to be coming in for Mr. Candle. All right, 25-19. Mr. Combs. And it's up, and it's good. All right, over to Camden Johnson. Johnson looking around at the top of the key, picked up his dribble, finds Palak. Palak looks to drive. Oh, there's a lot of Haines Bears there. He tries to pass it, but it gets picked away by Haines Glacier Bear. He's blocked by number 13, Lloyd. Combs has it, gives it to Farron. Farron looks to drive, gets it to Stickler up at the top, wants to take a three, doesn't like it, finds the outside, back to Combs, Farron at the top. Kind of passing around up top, gets it to Stickler. Stickler looks to try to do a little backboard action, and he makes it. Mr. Stickler with the two. 28-19. 1.5 minutes left here in this first half. All right. We got Tal on the side. Tal looks to drive baseline. A lot of defense there. Almost gets fouled. Fine Knutson, and then he gets a travel call on him. As he was going up, he got the travel call. So it's Haines Glacier Bear. Okay, Lutomsky's going to be coming in for Knutson. 28-19. A minute left, minute and 11 seconds left. Haines is going to take this. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if Haines decided that this is going to be the last shot of the night. They'll eat down the clock. Eat down the clock for the last shot. We'll see. It could be wrong, but we'll see. Stickler has it. No, Stickler wants to take a three. He wants to show that big man can shoot, and not quite. Couldn't do it. Cameron Johnson has the ball and finds a Palak as he was trapped in the corner, and Palak is able to put it up and in. Roof. 21-28, 42 seconds left. Combs has the ball. Combs little dribbling around, goes in, trips a little, is able to put it back out, but Combs has it up top. 30 seconds left. 30. Here we go. Farron has it. Oh. Gets it to Combs. Petersburg is trying to trap him up top. It's a man-to-man defense. 22 seconds. 20 seconds left. They're gonna hold this ball up top here. You gotta keep moving. You're gonna get the call there. All right, we got a high screen by Stickler. Combs looks to drive. Tries to kick it out to one of the Haines boys. Doesn't quite make it. All right, 7 seconds left, or more like 8 seconds. 28 to 21. What will Haines do on this? What play will they run? Farron looks to be thrown in. We got a lot of movement. They're looking to get to Stickler, but Stickler can't quite handle it. Gets it to Powell. 5 seconds left. Powell looks to drive. He's going to go up. Finds Tucker down low and is able to get the pump in. 28 to 23, everybody. That is your first half here for, again, Petersburg Vikings versus Haines Glacier Bears. Now, real quick, I can tell you guys, your leading scorer for the whole night and for the Haines Glacier Bears is James Stickler with, it looks like, 12 points. Right behind him will be Colton Combs with, it looks like 9 points. And then you have Brody Farron with 2, J.C. Davis with 3, and Wayne Lloyd with 2, equaling 28 points. Now, on the Petersburg side, your leading scorer right now is Mason Knutson with his 2 threes. He has a pair of threes, so he's 6 points. Right behind him is both Braden Tucker with 4 and Camden Johnson with 4. Then you have Aiden Knutson with 3, Noah Powick with 2, and Logan Tao with 2. So knowing the difference here, looking at these scores, you could see that your heavy scores are the Haines Glacier Bears leaning on those seniors, while Petersburg, it's a little bit more spread out. Everybody just has a little bit. So through this evening, we'll see how this goes. Haines did a much better job of holding the fouls, keeping it still good defense, but was able to make sure that they weren't going overboard, right? So 28 to 23. We love it, you guys. Haines Glacier Bears versus the Petersburg Vikings. We have about 9 minutes left here before we start the second half. I'm going to take a break, and I'll see you guys here in a bit. I hope you guys can hear me. I hope it's not too quiet, and we'll see you guys here in a bit. getting back here. Hope everybody can hear me. Hello, 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 hello. Can you guys all hear me? Hello, 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 anybody that's watching back home knows who I am, James Valentine, and is watching on NFHS, you can text me whether or not you can hear me. I am not sure if you guys can hear me or not. I hope you guys can. It would be great if I know whether or not I'm making the announcement so everybody can hear and have fun, or I'm just talking into the news by myself. So it would be great to know if anybody at home, NFHS, knows whether or not they can hear me. That'd be great. Text me. I'll give you a nice little shout out. All right, 28-23, the Haines Glacier Bears are leading this ball game. It's a good ball game, guys. I really like this. I really like how both teams are putting in a lot of effort. I think that Petersburg is a little bit more confident here. I think that they have plenty of opportunities, but I was just a little bit more hesitant to give Haines Glacier Bears just a little hesitant on the Petersburg side, but here we are, 28-23. Here we go. The Haines Glacier Bears start this ball game. They have it to Combs. Combs looks to drive, gets it to Davis. Davis over to Farron. Farron, Combs. Hard defense by Tucker. Tucker looks to get a stickler that's coming up. Gets it over to Davis, actually. Over to Farron. Farron Jones. Oh, almost picked away, but called on the foul. Like, Powers for the reach in there. Can't be reaching. 28-23. Haines Glacier Bear leads. Farron's going to be throwing it in. Farron. Combs. Combs. Looking around. Combs gets it to Davis on the side. Davis is holding the ball. Trying to run the play. Screen by Stickler for a little mid-range by Davis. No good. Rebound. Howick. Howick looks to try to go all the way. Throws one up, and it's in. There we go. Howick. Combs looks to try to do the same. Kicks it out to Davis. Over to Farron. Back over to Combs in the corner. He's looking. He might drive baseline. Nope. Poked away by Tucker. All right, Farron looks to throw it in. Farron gets it over to Davis up top, then to Combs. Combs looks at a Stickler, he's trying to post up, no good. Gets it to Farron. Farron's kind of dribbling up at the top. Farron, ooh, does a over pass to Jones, but wasn't able to. Jones couldn't quite hold it, so Petersburg ball. Petersburg. Powick. Powick over to Tucker. Tucker looks for cuts. Nope. Gets to the Tau up top. Tau. Powick. Powick looks to drive. Still going in. Gets to the Knutson. Knutson for a three. And it's in. Aiden Knutson for the three ball. 28-28 tie ball game. Haines has the ball. Gets to the Jones. Over to Farron. Farron. Side. Drive. No. Picks up the ball in the corner. Doesn't like that. Goes into Davis on a long one. Davis in for a three. No good. Rebound. Knutson. Knutson looks to drive. Both Knutson couldn't quite hold it. Picked out by Haines. Jones gives it Stickler. Stickler looks to do a drive. Goes around. Gets to this. Combs. Combs trying to go in. Stickler. Stickler almost picked up his dribble in the wrong spot there. Jones. Combs in the corner. And we got a foul by Tau. Tau just being a little aggressive on Stickler there. All right, so 5 minutes and 40 seconds left here. Gets it to Davis. Davis, he wanted to take it. He just didn't have the confidence in his shot there. 28-28, 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Holmes looks to drive, gets it over Davis on the other side of the key, looks for a three, and it's in. Davis was wide open, and he took his time with that shot. 31-28, 5 minutes and 20 seconds left here. Powell looks to drive. Powell fumbled it off on his crossover, and then Haines just tried to pick it up. Went out of bounds on Haines as they were trying to recover the ball. But good hustle by the Haines Glacier Bears. 31-28, 5 minutes and 15 seconds left here. Powick has it up top. Powick is bringing it in, gets it over to Little Knudsen. His brother over there. Powick down low, and he gets to the Powell. Powell puts it up and in. And on the inbound, was stolen away. The Mason tried to put it up, but could not do it, and then it was recovered again by Holmes there. So Holmes has it, gets over to Davis on the side. Davis looks to drive, can't quite hold the ball. Little Knudsen has it, throws it up to Powell. Powell goes again, jumps in and puts it in. All right, 31-32. Now Petersburg leads for the first time this evening. 31-32, 4 minutes and 30 seconds left here. We had Cohn has the ball, gets to Stickler. Stickler kind of, he's at a point where he could do a little floater, he just didn't like it, so he gets it out to Jones. Jones has it up top. Jones over to Farron. Farron to Cole. Cole. Nope. Doesn't want it. Cole wants to take this right now on his own. Over to Jones. Over to Farron. Farron pump fake. Back to Holmes. Holmes goes around the screen. And then with a reach by Tucker. Foul. 31-32. 4 minutes left here in this third quarter. Tucker had the fouls. This time for Petersburg, they're more in foul trouble now. It's 3 fouls to 0 fouls. Camden Johnson, Ben Candle came in here for the ball game. Sweet is also in. Sweet has the ball. Sweet gets it over to Jones. Jones looks to drive on Powick. Nope, doesn't like it. Looking around. Oh, picked away by Powick. Powick is getting a lot of pressure on him. He's able to recover. He's going to go all the way. Throws it up. Just a little too fast. Goes up underneath the backboard. And he literally was underneath the backboard. No good. 31-32. Sweet has him in the corner. Sweet looks to drive around. Oh, finds a lane. Puts it up, no good. Rebound, Johnson. Johnson throws it up, a little heavy to Knudsen. Knudsen was not able to get the ball. So 31-32, 3 minutes and 15 seconds left. Johnson shaking his head. He doesn't love his pass, but you know, that's the ball game. He'll learn. 31-32, 3 minutes and 10 seconds left. Holmes. Jones. Sweet. Jones. Oh, Davis, and almost picked away, and it is, hold on, Ben Candle's calling it, and it's the Petersburg ball. So basically it's picked out, was going to go over half court as Mr. Davis was trying to get the ball, stepped on the line, that's over and back. So Petersburg ball. 31-32, Petersburg leads, under 3 minutes left here in this third period. Third quarter, I guess. Johnson has it. Way in the back court. Defending is Sweet. Gets it to Holmgren. Holmgren's first time in. Gets it to Knudsen up top. Over to Camden Johnson. Johnson looks to get it to Tao. Tao looks to try to get it up. Nope. Throws it to Holmgren. Holmgren to Candle. Candle. Tao. Up at the top, looks for a screen by Knudsen. Throws a lob pass over to Candle. Candle looks to drive, is losing it and lost the ball. Jones with the recovery over to Combs at the top. 31-32, 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. All right, and there's a full timeout called by Mr. Combs, Coach Combs. What a game, you guys. Petersburg's found a little bit of steam here. 31-32. Petersburg was able to find a little bit of momentum, and they're trying to carry it right now. It's been a little stalled now. It's been stalled with a lot of the back and forth, bad passing. But right now it's Haines' possession, 31-32. I think Haines is doing a good job keeping pace. Their scoring has fallen a little bit. I think they're just being a little less aggressive. I think that the early fouls may have been a contributing factor to this. You know, they were a little worried. Maybe going into that halftime was like, hey, you know, we're getting a lot of fouls. We don't have much fouls to give. Let's loosen up a little bit. But that's reflecting off that on that score. So Petersburg, having fouls to give, have been a little bit more aggressive. Although they got more fouls in this period, they are now leading this ball game. So 31-32. Haines looks to throw it in with just about 2 minutes left here in this third period. Quarter, sorry. All right, Sweet has the ball. Sweet is driving. Sweet still driving. Doesn't pick up the basketball. That's a good thing. Gets it to Combs. Combs looks to drive. Throws a little lob up. No good. Peterson with the rebound. So, Petersburg. Sorry. I want to make sure that we are all squared away here with my headphones and everybody can hear me. All right, you guys. I hope everybody's doing well back home. Thank you for tuning in. What a great game, 31-32. 1 minute and 40 seconds. While I was trying to mess with my mics here, possession had happened. Not sure what happened, but Petersburg is at the free throw line. So my guess is there was a drive and a foul. Cam Johnson's up for these free throws. Freshman puts one up and in. Peterson's coming out. We got Lutomsky coming in. All right. 31-33. Johnson, he's putting the Petersburg. He's trying to get a bigger lead here. Up, and it's in. Now full court press, just hard man-to-man defense against the Glacier Bears. Sweet has the ball. Sweet is guarded by Johnson hard. Sweet is able to hold the ball well. Gets it over to, it looks like, Lloyd. Lloyd looks to put a floater up, no good. Johnson with the rebound. A minute and 20 seconds left, and Johnson has the ball. Johnson gets it to Candle. Candle drives, doesn't like it, throws it out. Holmgren to Johnson. Johnson to Holmgren on the side. Holmgren looked for Tao, but Stickler just got in the way there. Johnson again, over on the side, looking for Tao. Holmgren, Candle, 50 seconds left. Holmgren, pump fake, looks for a drive, loses it. Recovered by Tao. Johnson on the side. Johnson, dribble. Throws up a backboard, and it's all right, 31-36. Camden Johnson with the and one. Good for him. But we're about to find out if it's the one. 31-36. The foul was on number 32, Sweet. 44 seconds left. Petersburg is extending their lead currently. Haines has got to find some momentum in order, or stop this momentum, maybe get a score on this next play. Keep it tight. Johnson did not make his in one, and they're both going out, and it's going to stay Petersburg ball. (31-36). 43 seconds left here. Tossing it into Tao. Tao over to Johnson. Johnson over to Candle. Candle to Palak. Palak looks to drive baseline. Nope, doesn't like it. Gets it to Johnson up top. Johnson to Tao. Open. Backboard. No good. Gets his own rebound. Puts it back up. And then he's fouled immediately. And I believe it's going to be a foul on number 22, Farron. I believe that's his third. Oh, no. Excuse me. That will be on Stickler. It'll be his second. So Tao's at the free throw line. Going to take 2. Up, and it's good. Tao. 31-37, 30 seconds left. Tao puts up his second, and it's in. So far, free throw shooting, both are doing well percentage-wise, but Petersburg is getting to the rim a little more and drawing those fouls. As far as I can tell, the Haines Glacier Bears really only had two times where they were able to draw a foul right now. So there you go. Let me see here. Haines is driving, lost the ball, was able to recover, finds Powell. 19 seconds left. Johnson up at the top. Johnson over to Knutson. Knutson has it, looks to do a drive, almost picked away. Collapse on Knutson, and there is a foul on number 35, Stickler. Stickler goes and shakes his hand. What a sport, Scoop. What a sport. All right, 31-38, 10 seconds left here in this third quarter. Petersburg has the ball underneath the hoop. Here we go, 4 fouls by Haines. Powell looks to throw in. Powell finds a Knutson. Cannot quite get it. A little spin move and a floater by Knutson. I think it's up and in. We have 1 second left. Ooh. And then Lloyd was trying to Farron was trying to throw it up, and it was no good. But it went in and out. There you go. 31-40. Petersburg has taken the lead in this third period. Wow, what a game, you guys. We have 1 more quarter left here for Petersburg basketball. Haines Glacier Bear, they're coming off a long road trip right now, and they're coming on the end of their road trip, their hardest matchup in their conference, Petersburg Vikings. It's a great game for how much they've traveled and how much they've been probably playing, sleeping in the floors and all that. They're doing well. I'd say they're doing well. Petersburg Vikings are able to find the momentum here in that third period to be able to take control here in that third quarter. Yeah, it's been a great game, you guys. Your leading scorer for the evening is still James Stickler. He has been quiet. Both him and Holmes have been quiet for this third period here. So those are your leading score for Haines. And if those are going to be your leading score for Haines, they need to start, getting the momentum back up. They need to, Combs has the ability to draw fouls, to draw those fouls. Stickler, backboard again, or get your teammates involved. Drive, kick out, look for cuts, so on. 31-40, quarter. 1 quarter left. Johnson has the ball. Johnson gets it Knutson. Knutson looks for a little floater. Off the top, no good. Stickler with the rebound, gets it to Combs. Combs drives. Trying to wave Stickler down. Combs over to Farron, Combs. Farron looks to Stickler down low, no good. Looks for its top screen by Stickler. Drive, little floater by Combs, no good. Rebound, Johnson, excuse me. Knutson over to Camden Johnson. Johnson drives corner, doesn't like it, gets it to Knutson. Spinning all the way around to Powell. Powell over to Johnson up top. Powell gets it to Knutson down low with a foul on the ground with the reach from behind, number 10, J.C. Davis. It was behind, slapped. All right, so 31-40. Now that's J.C. Davis's first foul, so we still got he's got a couple more fouls left to give. The ref is telling them to calm down a little bit. I'm pretty sure that was aimed at a Petersburg kid. Powell has the ball underneath the hoop. They're moving. looks for somebody, finds Tucker on the side. Tucker gets it over. Camden. Feeding Knudsen. Lutomsky. Tucker. Palick. There we go. Gets it to Knudsen. Tucker has the ball. Knudsen on the side. Finds Lutomsky down low. Lutomsky tries to do a little cut pass there to Tucker. No good. Stolen away by Davis. Combs has the ball up top. Looks to the Farron. Oh, bad pass, but he was able to recover. But I think that's Lloyd. And it was an offensive foul on Haines. And that was on... I'm unsure. 40-31, 6 minutes and 20 seconds left here in this last quarter. The last bit of the game. And it's on number 3, Colton Combs. Colton, that's his 4th. That is the leading scorer, or excuse me, the second leading scorer for Haines. So Combs is going to have to play a little off here to make sure that he does not foul out for this game. All right, Palick. Palick to Tao. Tao, Stickler. On Tao up top. Nope. Gets it to Johnson. Johnson goes around. Johnson finds an opening. Looks to put it up. No good. Picked away. And it is Petersburg ball. 31-40. Petersburg still leads. Scoreless in this start of this last quarter of the game. 6 minutes left. Looks to throw in. It is a full... it is a 30. It's foul on Aiden Knudsen. Aiden Knudsen is just bodying a little harder than the refs like. So Petersburg still has it underneath. Throws it to Knudsen down low. Knudsen looks to throw a floater up, no good. Johnson was able to tip it out. Petersburg recovers the ball. Still scoreless here. Johnson has it. Johnson looks to give it to Tao. Tao. Looking around. Up the tee. The hop of the key, excuse me. Johnson. Knudsen. Palick looks to drive. Throws it to Tao. Tao puts it up and in. 42-31, Petersburg leads. Colton Combs for a deep 3, and he's able to get it. Sinks that deep 3. That is the first time they scored in a very long time right now, so maybe they'll carry that momentum. So Palick has it. Palick to Johnson. And there is a full timeout called by Mr. Rick Brock. I think this is his 33rd or 34th, 35th year coaching now. He's evolved his coaching style, I'm sure, over the years. 42-34, everybody. We are here on this last quarter of this matchup. What a great game. You guys, 42-34, 5 minutes left in this ball game. Combs had a deep 3 to end before that timeout started. We are going right now. It is Petersburg ball. Petersburg is going to be throwing it in. Side of the court there. Tao looks to throw it into Palick. Palick back to Tao. Tao gets it over to Candle. Candle for 3, no good. Rebound, Combs. Combs. And it was just hit out by Petersburg. So Haines got it. Combs gets the ball, looks to dribble it up. Finds Jones for an easy layup. Up and ahead, an easy layup by Isaac Jones. Candle has it. Candle, Palick. Tao, or excuse me, Knutson. Knutson over to Tao, up at the top of the key. Over to Candle. Candle looks to put up another three, and it's good. First points of the game, Ben Candle with a three. 45-36. 4.5 minutes left. Colton Combs looks at the drive, tries to do a little up and sneak. Puts it in the backboard, no good. He gets his own rebound and brings it out. Gets it to Davis. 35-36. Farron is looking to drive. Farron is looking to drive. Gets it stolen away. And then there's a little scramble, and there was a call on Stickler. That's his fourth foul. The two high scorers for this Haines Glacier Bear both in foul trouble. 4 minutes left, both have 4 fouls, so they got to play a little soft here. So Tucker was able to put it up and in from a pass down low and with a cut. They're at 47-36, under 4 minutes left. Looks like Combs drove, kicks out to Jones. Jones has it, he picked up his dribble, and there is a 30-second timeout called by Coach Holmes. 47-36, 30-second timeout. This is a tight game. Petersburg is carrying some momentum. I think Haines is trying to force some openings here, and I like the aggression. I like that they're doing that. I truly do. That's the way you have to get your team fired up. 47-36. Petersburg holding great momentum right now. Let's hope that they're able to continue this momentum. All right, Haines looks to throw in. Sweet looks for Combs. Combs has it at the top of the key. Gets it over to Jones. Jones looks to throw to Sweet, but Sweet was going in for a cut, and there was very little communication there. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. 47-36. Petersburg leads. And I'm not sure what was going on. Oh, I think he's just telling him to... Not sure, to be honest, you guys. But Petersburg looks to throw in. Gets it to Palick. Palick looks to drive on Jones. Beats him. Gets it to Knutson on the side. Looks for Candle for a three. Nope. Gets it out to Knutson. Top of the key. Tao. Tucker. Gets it to Knutson down low. Knutson looks to throw up a little mid-range. No good. Rebound. Combs. 47-36. 3 minutes left here in this ball game. Combs has it. Combs, Stickler, pump fake three, down there, tries to throw up a little mid-range, no good, and blocked by Tao. Petersburg recovers. Palick has the ball. Palick goes around, gets it to Candle, Knutson, up top, poked away by Davis. Petersburg ball. 47-36, 2 minutes and 40 seconds left here in the ball game. Palick to Tao. Tao over to Candle. Candle looks to drive on Sweet. Gets it to Knutson in the middle. And he goes up, and it's an and one foul. And the foul was called on Colton Combs. Colton Combs is now fouled out for the game. That's a tough hit for Haines. Knutson was able to get that up, and it's in. So Knutson's going to go for the and one. We're going to see how this is going to ride out. 49-36, Petersburg leads. 13 points, 2.5 minutes left here. Now Petersburg's in the bonus with 5 fouls from Haines. All right, Knutson for the and one. No good. Rebound Stickler. Stickler has the ball, and he's telling him, hey, I can't dribble. Give it to somebody else. Throws the ball away. Gets it to Powell. Powell moves around. Looks for Tao down low. Powell over to Tucker. Tucker looks for Tao down low. Tao wants to go up, but stolen away by Davis. Literally stolen away. Davis has the ball, throws it up. Picked away by Tucker. Tucker. Powell. Handle. Powell. Powell has the ball. Looks to drive on. Jones. Candle. Knutson over in the corner there. Drives baseline. Looks to throw one up. And there was a foul call on Stickler. That is Stickler's fifth foul here for the ball game. So Stickler will be out of the ball game. So the two leading scorers here for Haines both fouled out here for this evening. So it looks like Mr. Spencer Baumgartner, he's going to be coming in for Stickler. So 49-36, 1 minute and 49 seconds left here in this ball game. Holmgren's going to be coming in for Tucker. 49-36. All right. So there's two shots. Knutson's going to be at the line. Knutson puts it up, and it's in. Knutson's going to put up the second. And it's in. All right. Jones has the ball, looks to drive on Powell. Gets it to Davis. Davis throws up a three. No good. Rebound. Davis again. He is just trying to will this thing back. Gets it to Sweet. Sweet throws a corner three. No good. Powell will have the ball. 1 minute and 30 seconds left here in this ball game. Powell drives past Jones. Gets it to Candle. Candle. Pump fake. Over to Powell. Down to Holmgren. Knutson for a little mid-range side. And it's in. 53-36, a minute and 15 seconds left here in this ball game. Davis for a three, air ball, no good. Rebounded by Lloyd. Lloyd puts one up and in. We got a minute left. Ooh. Powell gets a hard foul by Jones. Hard foul by Jones. 53-38, under a minute left here in this ball game. It was a good game, guys. Petersburg was in the bonus, so Powell is going to be going to the line. It was a good, hard-fought ball game. The Haines Glacier Bears, they got in foul trouble. It's always a hard thing, getting in foul trouble. It makes you have to play maybe a little less than what you're used to, right? A little less freedom. Looks like Anderson's going to be coming in. Looks like Ward is coming in. And Holmgren, Tao, and Powell. Petersburg did a very good job right now carrying momentum. They were able to find that momentum here in the second half and was able to carry it throughout. Edgar Olson's going to be coming in for Powell. So Davis is going to be throwing it in. Gets it to Jones. Jones is going to jack up a three off the top of the backboard. They should have that, but that's no good. And it's going to be Haines' ball. 54-38, guys. Haines has the ball, gets it to Jones. Jones throws it to Lloyd. Lloyd just cannot hold the ball out of bounds. Petersburg ball. 43 seconds left. Holmgren's going to be throwing the ball, gets it to Tao. Tao's going to be dribbling up the court here. 39 seconds left. Gets it to Holmgren. Holmgren over to Ward. Ward. Olson picked, but found Anderson down low. Anderson puts one up and 56-38, 20 seconds left. Finds Baumgartner for a three. Close, but no good. Edgar Olsen with the rebound, 10 seconds left. They're just going to walk this out. And a foul on Jones. Right there, the last little bit. Good job, everybody. For the Haines Glacier Bears, as Edgar Olsen takes his shots, because we're in the bonus. It looks like number 30 is going to be coming in here in the last little bit, Jensen. Your leading scorer for the Haines Glacier Bear is Stickler with 12 points. Behind him, well, actually, it might have been, let me see here. No, both Colton and Stickler both have a set of 12. JC is behind him, Mr. Davis with 6. And then you have, poked around, game over. Lloyd with 4, Brody with 2, Isaac with 2. On Petersburg side, Knudsen was able to pull out some, the end of the game there, pull out a lot of points. 6, 12, 14 points for Aiden. Followed behind him is going to be Logan Tao with 10 points. And you have Logan Tucker with, 6, 7, 8, 9 points Johnson. 6 points Tucker, 6 points Knudsen, 3 Campbell, 2 Eli Anderson, and 4 for Powell. Petersburg Vikings played really well tonight, guys. Their bench, their starters, everybody played well together. They had a slow start. Haines had some foul trouble, and that's what made it very difficult for them to be able to continue their momentum after that first half. Thank you guys for so much. The girls are going to be coming up here. Girls basketball, girls Lady Vikings versus the Haines Lady Glacier Bears. Thanks so much. I'm going to stick around to grab another 20 minutes, and we will see you for the girls game. Thanks, everybody.
featuring the Haines Glacier Bears and the Petersburg Lady Vikings. There we go. Sorry about that. Check one. There we go. Let's stay here. Reading tonight's sportsmanship statement from Haines and Sophia Hedden, and from Petersburg, Meta Miller.
We see our activities and athletics programs as an extension of our classroom environment, where we learn dignity and respect for others.
Tonight, we ask for your enthusiastic support of your team. We also ask that you support the student athletes from both schools by honoring our request to treat all officials, coaches, fans, and students with respect. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. At this time, let's meet the starters for the visiting Haines Lady Glacier Bears. Number 22, Riley Slaughter. Number 25, Emma LaPerry. Number one, Sophia Hedden.
All right, everybody. Welcome back. This is Haines Lady Glacier Bears versus the Petersburg Lady Vikings. I'm James Valentine. I'm going to be your announcer. I hope everybody on NFHS at home, you can hear me. Even if I'm quiet, turn up that TV. We're here to have hopefully a nice, fun game tonight. So, I missed the starting five. I'm sorry. I'll get it right when they come out. But we have our Lady Vikings.
A sophomore, number 3, Lexi Tao. A sophomore, number 4, Simone Nielsen.
We got Simone Nielsen.
A senior, number 14, Aurora Wolf. A senior, number 21, Rika Miller. And a senior, number 32, Natalie Rodoli.
We got Mount Palick and Steve Wu. All right, guys, here we are ready to play the Haines Lady Glacier Bears versus Petersburg Lady Vikings. This is going to be awesome. It's going to be a great game. I'm excited. Thank you, Haines, for coming after a long travel. You guys were at POW for a long time, and you're on your way back home. Decided to make a little pit stop at Little Norway. Come play us here. The last boys game was a good game. And hopefully tonight it's going to be a great girls game. All right, here we go. Tip off. Goes to Petersburg. Gets it to Rika Miller immediately. Goes up and in. For 2. Haines has the ball. Throws it up to number 22, which is Swanner. Swanner has the ball at the side. Gets it to 23, which is stolen away by Tao. I'm going to get these here in a minute. Tao puts it up and in. 23 is Bell. So number 22 is Swanner. And gets it to number 30, who gets called on a foul by Simone Nielsen. Excuse me. Neeson called for a blocking foul. So Hedden. Sophia Hedden has the ball. Gets it over to number 22 for a long three, no good. That is Swanner. Then Hedden throws up a two ball, no good. Hedden throws up another two ball, off the rim, rebound. Number 30, Elliott. Elliott is going for the rebound and gets called for over the back, Petersburg basketball. All right, 2-3 zone played by the Lady Glacier Bears. Tao to Nielsen. Tao again. Tao looks to drive around, throws it out to Miller. Miller throws up a quick two, basically a pass to Tao down low and puts it up and in. So number 23 is Bell. Elliott. Is it Bell that threw it away? No. Elliott threw it away. Petersburg ball. Miller up top. Miller to Nielsen. Nielsen to Miller. Miller tried to put it to Brooke Manola. She was not ready. It is Haines' ball. And we got a travel on Elliott. She had the ball. She was doing the pivot steps. She just took a little extra pivot step. So here we go. It is Petersburg ball. Petersburg ball. All right, Miller's going to be throwing it in. Throws it in Tao. Tao looking around. Gives it over to Nielsen. Nielsen looks to drive. Doesn't like it. Gets over to Wolf. Wolf puts it up the backboard. No good. Rebound Berganelli. No good. Rebound Simone Nielsen. Nielsen tries to throw it back up. Gets it to Wolf on the outside. Gets it to Miller. And they're going to reset with Tao up at the top. Tao over to Nielsen. Nielsen, Tao. Tao. Ricka for a long two. No good. Rebound. Elliott. Elliott gets it to Hedden. Sophia Hedden. Gets it to number 22, which is Swanner. Swanner has it. Gets it to Bell. Bell to Hedden at this corner. He's getting trapped. She's getting trapped. She throws it over to Elliott. Elliott down low. Over to Hedden for a top of the three air ball. And it will go to Petersburg. 6-0. 5 minutes, 30 seconds left here in this first quarter. Miller has the ball. Miller tries to throw it to Tao. Almost stolen away by Swanner. All right, Miller looks to throw in. Miller kicks it to Tao. Tao to Miller. Miller's going to bring it to the top of the court. Over to Tao again. They're looking around. There's a little bit of movement. Tao's open for a deep two. No good. Petersburg tried to get the out of bounds, or excuse me, the ball going out of bounds. Couldn't quite do it. Haines, Glacier ball. Elliott looks to throw in. Elliott's got to throw it in. She's got to throw it in right now. Okay, she throws it right to Nielsen. Petersburg ball. Gets it to Tao, and she puts it up and in. 8-0, Petersburg. All right, looks like number 31 is in. Nelson gets it to Swanner. A lot of names, guys. A lot of names. Doing my best. All right, so let me see here. It is going to be Haines' ball. Swanner has it down low. Looks to throw it in. Gets it to Elliott for an easy up and in. Drew up that play and they put it right in. Elliott just came down. Swanner passed it right to her. Up in the backdoor to put it in. We love it. 8-2. Tao has it. Tao looks to drive. Gets it to Nielsen. Nielsen fumbles the ball. Miller almost gets it. Is fighting for it with number 23 Bell, but is still picked away. Petersburg retains possession. Here we go. Miller up at the top. Nielsen. Over to Tao. Tao. Nielsen over to Miller. Miller drives baseline, throws up a little floater, no good. She gets her own rebound, then she gets blocked by number 31, Nelson. All right, it's going to be Petersburg ball underneath the hoop. Throwing the ball in. Finds Berginoli, tries to put it to Wolf, but Wolf cannot quite do it. There's a lot of Haines, Lady Glacier Bears in there. It was off her foot, out of bounds, Haines ball. Here we go. She throws it in, it's picked away by Miller. Miller gets it to Berginoli, can't quite hold it, and it's an over and back Haines possession. 8-2. 4 minutes left here in this ball game. Elliott looks to throw in, gets it to Hedden. Hedden, cross over, gets it to Swanner. Swanner for a deep three and makes it. It is 8-5, 3 minutes and 41 seconds left here in this first quarter. Miller with the ball, looking to find Tao. Tao has it, gets it over to Simone. Nielsen. Nielsen tries to drive, fumbles it, but Miller was able to find it, throws up a quick little two. Ricka Miller. 10-5. Petersburg leads with 3 minutes and 15 seconds left here. Elliott had the ball, and she was not able to control the ball as she was dribbling down and went out of bounds. All right, Miller throws it in. Tao, back to Miller. Miller has it up at the top of the key. 2-3 zone here by the Haines Glacier Bears. Ricka has it, cuts baseline, tries to get to the Wolf, but Swanner was able to intercept. Miller looks to throw in, finds Wolf. Wolf throws it up, no good. Rebound Swanner. Swanner has the ball. Swanner is bringing it up, gets it over to Hayden. Heading over to Bell. Over to Hayden, Swanner for a deep three, no good. Rebound. It was poked away, and it'll be Petersburg possession. 10-5, 2 minutes and 46 seconds left here, and it looks like I should know this. Flint is in for the game. Flint has the ball. Looks to Miller, poked away. Swanner was able to get the ball. Hedden is bringing it up the court. Hedden, Swanner looks to drive, gets it to 31, who tries to put it off the backboard. At the top of the backboard, no good. That's Nelson. Then gets it to Hedden, who goes for a three, air ball, rebound, Bertignoli. Miller looks to bring it up. Tao. Flint. Tao drives, keeps on driving, puts one up, no good, and gets a foul. He's going to go to the line. That's the aggression we want to see. Great, 10-5, Lady Vikings lead with 2 minutes left here in this first quarter. She puts it up. No good. All right. Second one's coming. Puts it up. And it's in. Hedden has the ball. Gets it to Elliott for a full court pressure by the Petersburg Vikings. And Hedden had the ball. She was a little nervous. She did a little hop step, didn't dribble, travel. Petersburg ball. The full court pressure got to him. Flint has the ball, looking to throw in. Flint to Miller. Miller, top of the key. Flint, Tao on the side. Throws it down to Nelson. Nelson off the backboard and in. Bell has the ball. Hard pressure by Flint. Throws it to Elliott. Elliott Throws it to this 15. 15 gets it to Elliott. 15 is Bell. There's two Bells, Mary Bell. And there was a shot by Nelson, no good. Rebound, Petersburg. Flint, Tao on the side. Finds Bertignoli down low. She looks to try to put one up. She does, no good. Rebound, Bell. There's two Bells on the court. We have Mary Bell and Annabelle. I think that was Annabelle who had the rebound. So Mary Bell has the ball. Mary looks to try to get to Elliott down low. Picked away by Petersburg. Tao has the ball. Looks to put one up. No good. Rebound, Tao again. Finds Nielsen in the mid-range in the corner. No good. Miller with the ball. He goes up and tries to set up the play. Flint, Tao looking around. Gets it to a cutting Nielsen. Can't quite hold it. Tao was able to get it. Bertignoli has it. Throws one up. Off the backboard and rim and bounces around and in. Good job. All right, 15-5, 18 seconds left here in this first quarter. Hard pressure. Hedden lost the ball. Tao was able to recover and puts one up and in and one. All right, Tao has the ball, 12 and a half seconds left. Looks like number 25 is coming in, Lapry for Nelson. And she sinks it. There you go, 18-5. Petersburg leads. Hedden brings up the ball. Hedden gets it to Mary Bell, who goes over and back up at the half court. 3 seconds left. See if Petersburg can get a shot off here very quickly. I think Miller's just going to take that shot and shoot it. I almost guarantee it. Her or Lexi, this is my call. All right, Flint's going to throw it in. Gets it to Tao. Tao is going to jack up a three. 21-5 at the end of this first quarter. Tao is your leading scorer for the game. She has a lot of the points. Good job, you guys. This is great. That's the end of the first quarter. We are going to be starting here the second quarter here in about 50 seconds. I'm going to take a nice quick pause, and I'll see you guys in a minute. Welcome back. Start of this second quarter. Haines has the ball. It was picked away by Tao. Tao puts one up, no good. Rebound is going to be a jump ball. It should be a jump ball. Ends up not being a jump ball, and it is Haines' possession. No, Petersburg possession. They have the ball underneath. Throws it into Tao. Tao gives it up to Nielsen, excuse me. Nielsen, Miller. Miller looks to find Flint on the side. Finds Tao in the corner. Tao drives baseline. Puts one up, no good. Gets her own rebound. Fight down low. Tosses out to Flint. Flint is struggling to get it. He was able to recover. Gets to Miller. Gets it at the top of the court. Flint, Tao. Tao down to Bertignoli. Bertignoli over around and spin it up and in. Hayden. Hayden trying to break this full court press. Gets it over to Mary Bell. Mary Bell drives, gets flicked away by Nielsen. And it'll be Haines' ball underneath the basket. Or more like it's underneath the basket. Off to the side there a little bit. Looks like Hulabek's coming in for Nielsen. Mary Bell gets it to her sister Annabelle. Annabelle gets it to Elliott. Back. Bell over to Hedden. Hedden looks down to 25, who is Lapry. Lapry throws on up, air ball, no good. Rebound, Bertignoli. Now you got Miller bringing up the ball. Miller gets it to Flint. Flint finds Hulabek on the side, drives baseline, doesn't like it, kicks it back out to Miller. Miller trying to set it up, looking around, finds Flint. Ooh, poked away by Annabelle. (23-5). The Lady Vikings lead with 6.5 minutes left here in this first half. Miller, Flint to Hulabek. Hulabek tries to drive, finds Tao. Tao puts it up, can't quite hold it. Rebound Haines. Haines is throwing it around. Gets poked away. Just kind of a bad pass there. Bertignoli finds the ball. Petersburg possession. Flint on the side. Hulabek. Hulabek gets it to Miller. Miller doesn't like what she sees. Brings it back out. Flint. Hulabek on the side. Finds Bertignoli by herself off the backboard. No good. Finds Tao down low. She puts it up and she puts it in. 27-5. Petersburg leads. Haines is going to try to throw one up. And there is a travel call. The pass was down low to number 25, Emma Lapry. And she wasn't able to keep her feet from moving. So that is a travel call. 25-5, 5.5 minutes left. Flint to Hulabek. Hulabek looks for Bertignoli. Can't quite hold it. Mary Bell was able to snatch it from her. Hedden is able to bring it up, throws it up to Elliott up top. Elliott looks to put one up, and she gets fouled on the way up. Going for two. 25-5. Here we go. 5 minutes and 15 seconds left here in this first half. Elliott throws one up, and it bounces around and in. First one's good. Second one, it's good. Flint, Miller. Miller's going to bring it to the top of the key. Finds Tao at the top of the key. Drives, kicks it out to Hulabek. Hulabek lob over top to Miller. Miller, Flint, Hulabek. Hulabek tries to get down to Tao. Tao has it. She's dribbling around that bottom there. Throws it out. Tries to get to Flint. Flint drives. Can't quite hold it. Kicks it out to Miller. Miller's trying to set it back up. Miller poked away by Bell. Haines. Petersburg possession. 25-7. Petersburg leads with under 5 minutes left here in this second half, or first half, excuse me. Flint gets to Miller in the corner. Miller, Flint up top. Hulabek on the side. Hulabek dribbles. Picks up, finds Tao at the elbow. Tao tries to do a bounce pass to Flint. Not quite good. Good enough there. The ball goes to number 23, Annabelle, and there was a foul on her. So, Haines possession. Hedden's bringing up the ball. Hedden gets it to Mary Bell. Mary Bell gets it back to Hedden on the side. Finds Elliott down low. Elliott puts her way up. Puts one up off the glass. No good. And then there's a jump ball between Lapry and Flint. And the jump ball will go to Petersburg. So next jump ball will go to Haines. Flint, Miller, bringing it up. We're about 4 minutes left here. 25-7. Hulabek over to Flint. Flint looks to drive. Nope. Gets it to Bergnoli in the corner. She doesn't like it. Gets it back up to Flint. Flint throws a lob pass to Miller. Miller drives baseline. Try to throw a little lob. Can't quite do it, but she gets her own rebound. Throws it out to Hulebeck for jumper. No good. Finds Bergnoli was able to get the rebound. Throws it back out. Gives it to Flint. We're starting over Petersburg possession. Miller throws a little mid-range up. No good. Bertignoli tries to throw a rebound up. No good. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left. Hedden has the ball. Gets it over to Annabelle, who finds her sister, Maribel. Looking around. Dribble, dribble, dribble. Gets it to Hedden. Hedden throws a lob pass. Poked away by Bertignoli. 25-7. 3 minutes left here. Second quarter. Flint has the ball. Flint, Miller drives baseline, finds Tao actually. Tao tries to put it up, no good. Hedden. Maribel throws another lob pass, stolen away by Bergnoli. She's going to go coast to coast. She's going to put one up, no good. It's going to be a scramble fight for that ball. Maribel was able to get the possession. It is Haines' ball, 25-7. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left here. Hedden has the ball. Hedden gets it to Lapry. Lapry throws up a mid-range, no good. Elliott gets the rebound, tries to throw it out, stolen away by Tao. Tao has the ball. Tao, Flint tries to get it to Miller on the side, poked out by Bell. It's going to be Petersburg possession. Looks like Wolf is going to be coming in for Bertignoli. 25-7, 2 minutes and 15 seconds left here. Flint looks to throw in, gets it to Wolf. Wolf immediately tries to go up and is immediately fouled. 25-7, Petersburg leads. All right, Wolf, Aurora Wolf. She's going to be at the free throw line, about a foot and a half behind the free throw line. Throws one up, and it's in. All right, looks like Elliott is coming out, and Nelson will be coming in. So, Aurora's second one is up, and it's in. And there's going to be a 30-second timeout called on Coach Powick, by Coach Powick, 27-7, 30 seconds, timeout. Petersburg Lady Vikings lead the Haines Lady Glacier Bears. Looks to throw into Hedden. Hedden's going to be bringing up the ball. Hedden picks up her dribble a little too soon at the half court. There's a scramble for the pass. Hulebeck was able to get it, gets it to Flint. Flint throws up a layup, no good. Aurora was able to get the rebound, puts it up, no good. Maribel with the rebound. Hedden has the ball. Under 2 minutes left. Hedden has the ball at the top, at the half court. Looks to give it to number 31, Nelson. Wasn't able to quite hold that pass, and it went out of bounds. So Maribel's going to go out, and her sister's going to come in, Annabelle. All right. Ricka Miller has the ball up top. Petersburg possession, finds Hulebeck. Hulebeck looks around, finds Miller in the corner. Getting hounded. Doesn't like it, finds Tao down low. No good. It was poked away by Sophia Hedden. Petersburg possession. All right, looks like number 31 just came in for Petersburg. And there's no 31 on my sheet. So give me a minute. I do not know who that is. I'm sorry. Flint gives it to number 31, who jacks up just a quick little jumper. No good. Rebound, Glacier Bears. Hedden looks to drive. Gets it to Bell. Bell tries to throw it in. Poked away by Wolf. Flint has the ball, brings up the court. Houlibeck to Flint in the corner. Flint drives baseline. Tries to get it to Wolf, but then just gets a little excited and goes for a travel. We'll have to figure out who this person is. Bell has the ball, gets it to her sister, Annabelle. Annabelle drives, finds Mary Bell. Mary Bell in the corner, looks to drive. Kicks it out to Lapry. Bell gets it to 22, who puts up a layup, no good. 22 is Swarner. (27-7), 15 seconds left here in this first half. Houlibeck has the ball. 15 seconds left. Flint, 10 seconds. Houlibeck down to number 31. 31, Tao. Tao throws up a little mid-range, no good. 31 gets the rebound, throws one up. No good. That's the end of your first half. That is Charlotte Nielsen, excuse me. So Charlotte Nielsen is number 31. That is the end of your first half, everybody. 27-7. The Lady Vikings lead the Haines Lady Glacier Bears. The Lady Glacier Bears, they're just having a little struggle. Just confidence in the holding that ball. If they move it around, they're able to get past that half court. They move that ball around. You have some people who are willing to shoot. You guys can, they'll definitely be able to get some more points up on that board. Petersburg is doing a great job. Happy to see it. Now, 27-7. We have about 9.5 minutes before the end of the half. So we will see you guys here in a little bit. It is 27-7. The Petersburg Lady Vikings lead. Welcome back. This is the second half of Lady basketball. Haines had the ball. It was stolen away by Wolf. Wolf can't quite handle the ball there, and I was able to trip up, but then Haines poked it out, and so retains Petersburg possession. Miller has it underneath, gets it to Wolf. Wolf puts a bank up, no good. Bernoulli has the ball, surrounded by Haines players. Everyone's just can't quite hold the ball, but Petersburg was able to retain possession. Gets it to Tao at the top of the key for a little mid-range, no good. Wolf gets the rebound. Miller, Miller looks for Tao. Tao has it. Tao gets it looks to drive, gets it to Nielsen. Nielsen looks to drive. Miller gets blocked by number 30, Elliott. Hedden has the ball. Hedden is going to be bringing it up the court. Hedden gets it to Swanner. Swanner, deep three. Air ball, no good. 27-7. 7 minutes left here in this third quarter. Nielsen, Tao. Tao has the ball. Bringing it up the court. Tao over to Miller. Nielsen. There's a 2-3 zone played by the Glacier Bears. There's some openings here, so the Petersburg has to run a couple plays to get some openings. Gets it to Tao over in the corner. Tao finds Wolf down low. Wolf puts a bank up and in. Hedden, Swanner down to, Lapry. And then Lapry gets fouled as she was on the dribble. Swanner has the ball underneath. Haines has the ball underneath the basket. Swanner's going to be throwing it in. Swanner finds Annabelle, gets it to Hedden. Hedden throws down to Elliott. He tries to do a bounce pass, stolen away by Tao. Tao has it, not alone, but she's going to go up again anyways, and she's fouled by number 1, Hedden. 29-7, Petersburg Lady Vikings lead. You have Tao at the line, shooting for 2. First one's up, and it's in. Second one's up, off the rim. Rebound goes to for a fight. Haines kicks it out. Petersburg retains possession. 30-7. 6 minutes and 20 seconds left here in this second half, or third period, quarter. Wow, I'm all over the place, guys. Sorry. Tao. Nielsen has it. Gets it back to Tao. Little handoff there. Tao, Miller. Miller looking around, trying to look low. Picks up a dribble up the side, throws it to Tao. Tao has the ball. Miller finds Bertignoli at the top. Can't quite hold it, but was able to retain possession. Back to Miller. Over to Nielsen. Keep moving around. Bertignoli. There's a pass on the inside. Fumbling around. Wolf somehow got it. She throws it up. It's no good. A lot of fumbling right now. And Petersburg retains possession, and then Powick calls a full timeout in order to control the ball here a little bit. So 30-7, the Lady Vikings lead the Lady Glacier Bears here in Petersburg. We have a minute timeout, you guys. I'm going to take a quick pause as we wait for this timeout to end. We got 15 seconds left here in this timeout. So the Lady Vikings lead 30-7. Haines is still trying to figure out their offense here. Still trying to work on the best offense that they can accomplish here. And they're going to they're on defense with a nice 3-2 zone, or 2-3 zone. Nielsen gets it to Miller up top. Miller, Tao. Miller, Nielsen. Tao in the corner. Tao looks around. She wants to get it in, but she can't quite do it. Kicks it around to Miller. Miller. Tao. Tao's dribbling it up top. Miller. Bertignoli for a quick little free throw. Bank in from the free throw line. A nice little bank shot. 32-30. 5 minutes left here in the third quarter. Swanner has it. Swanner's open. She was thinking about the three. Can't do it. Hedden has the ball up top. Hedden looks to give it to Annabelle. Annabelle gets the Lapry. Lapry for a elbow two. No good. Petersburg possession. All right. Lapry is out, and so is Swanner. It looks like we have Nelson in and Marybelle in. Ricka. Miller brings it up. Houlibeck. Flint. Flint, Houlibeck. Houlibeck. In the corner. Flint. Miller looks to drive. Finds Bertignoli at the top. Bertignoli drives, does a little floater in the bank and in. Hedden has the ball. Looking to bring it down the court. Throws it. Can't quite. It wasn't quite the pass, and she threw it out of bounds. It is Petersburg ball. Miller. Flint. Flint at the top of the key. They're looking around for this 2-3 zone. Finds Wolf. Wolf does a little banking up and in. Hedden. Gets it over to Annabelle. Annabelle. Yep. Then over to Nelson. Nelson to Marybelle. Marybelle looks for Elliott at the top of the key. Throws down to Nelson. Almost loses it and does lose it. And then Wolf with the steal there. And gets it to Miller. Flint. Back to Miller. Miller. Houlibeck. Houlibeck, Miller. Flint. Miller. Gets it to... Ooh, Bertignoli at the free throw line. She throws it up and it's in. There's 8 straight points by Bertignoli there. Marybelle has the ball, looks to drive into the corner. Does a pass to Elliott, stolen away by Wolf. Petersburg possession. Miller. Miller over to Flint. Back to Miller. Houlibeck has it. Houlibeck's getting a hard defense by Hedden. Houlibeck was able to recover from all that. Bertignoli drives to center, does the same shot off the front of the rim, no good. Annabelle with the rebound, gets it to Hedden. 38-7, 2.5 minutes left here in the third quarter. Can't quite hold the possession. Wolf with the steal. Bertignoli ball. Houlibeck ball. Miller, Flint, back. Houlibeck looks down to Flint. Flint looks to drive, gets it to Bertignoli down low, blocked by Elliott. Haines ball. 38-7, Petersburg leads. 2 minutes left. Looks like there's going to be Maria Toth coming in. Oh wait, no, there's a timeout called. And I'm not sure. I think it was Haines timeout. And it's a 1 minute timeout. So 38-7, the Lady Vikings lead, the Lady Bears. We're going to take a quick little throat break, and then I'll be back here in just about 30 seconds. 2 minutes left here in this third quarter, 38-7. 2 minutes left. Lady Vikings lead. Hedden looks to be bringing up the ball. Haines, Glacier Bears. Brings up the ball. And Hedden, as she got a little too excited, travel. Okay, so we got a different floor now. Looks like Odegar, Maria Toth, and Charlotte Nielsen is in with Flint and Hulebeck. Flint, Maria Toth, excuse me. Toth over to Odegar. Toth. Flint drives baseline, throws one up, no good. Rebound, Hulebeck. Hulebeck has the ball, can't quite hold it, and it goes and stays Petersburg possession. $38-7. Petersburg has the ball underneath, throws it into Hulebeck, back to Flint. Flint drives baseline, goes around, finds Nielsen down low. Charlotte Nielsen throws it up, no good. Rebound, Nelson. Hedden has the ball. Hedden throws a lob pass just over Annabelle's. It can't quite. Annabelle's not that tall. Goes over. So 38-7, a minute 15 left here in this third period. So Flint's going to be bringing up the ball. Flint, Hulebeck. Hulebeck back to Flint. Flint drives corner. Finds Maria Toth. Can't quite hold it. Picked out from Lapry in the back, so Hedden has the ball. Haines brings it up. Gets it to Annabelle. Finds Lapry down low. Lapry throws it up. No good. Nelson has the ball down low. Kicks it out to Hedden. Hedden has the ball. Mary Bell. Back to Lapry. Lapry looks, doesn't want the shot. Throws it down to Nelson. Nelson had the opening, can't quite hold the ball, out of bounds. Petersburg possession. 38-7, 39 seconds left here in this third quarter. Flint brings up the ball. Flint gets it to Charlotte. Charlotte just can't quite hold that bounce pass. Haines possession. Looks like Mary Bell to Lapry to Hedden. Hedden puts up a three, no good. 38-7. 14 seconds left here in the third period. Flint throws it to Charlotte Nielsen. Charlotte Nielsen is getting just hammered by all the Haines Glacier Bears. And it was a turnover. Haines possession. All right, 38-7 at the end of your third quarter. I will let you guys know here. Oh, they're doing the 50-50 raffle. I wasn't sure what they were going to do. All right, guys, we have a minute until the next quarter. We'll see you guys here in 1 minute. All right. 38-7 to start. Petersburg has possession. We had a drive by Flint, who throws it up and in. All right, Swanner had the ball. Tries to throw it. It was poked away by Toth. 40-7. Petersburg leads. All right. Flint is bringing up the ball. Flint, Hulabeck. Hulabeck down to Flint in the corner. Flint drives baseline, does a little floater, no good. And it goes down for a rebound, and it is jump ball. And the possession, I think, stays with Petersburg. Brunell, Neva Brunell is also in the ball game tonight. Okay, all right. It is Lady Bears. That's their ball. Okay, so Lapry gonna give it to Swanner. Swanner. Mary Bell looks to throw it into Brunell. No good. Lapry gets the rebound, throws it up. No good. Rebound, Odegaard. Odegaard is going to be dribbling up the court. Down to Flint. Flint to Odegaard. Flint, drive baseline, floater, and fouled on the play. Going for 2. All right, Flint, she's at the line, goes for 2. First one's up, banking in. The bank is open. Flint goes up the second, and it's in. That one's nice swish. All right, Lapry, gonna throw it into Swanner. Swanner gets a screen up top. She dribbles all the way down, finds Lapry down low, goes up, and it is immediately fouled by Nielsen, Charlotte Nielsen. So Lapry's at the line. All right, Lapry is going to shoot for 2. First one's up. No good. All right. Second one's coming up. No good. Rebound goes to Haines. Lapry gets the rebound. Gets it up to Swanner. Swanner, pump fake, drives in. Wants to put it up. No, Lapry throws it up and gets fouled on the shot. 42-7. Foul goes to Hulabeck, I believe. No, 31. Charlotte Nielsen. 42-7. Lapry throws it up. No good. 6 minutes and 43 seconds left here in this ball game. Lapry, don't know. So Lapry kind of did a triple spin in her hand and got everybody to do a little fake. So literally everybody stepped in and it goes to Petersburg possession. 42-7. Petersburg leads. Flint over to Odegaard. Odegaard, Flint drives baseline, finds Toth down low. Toth can't hold it, and there's a fight for it by Hulabeck and Bell. And it will stay Petersburg possession on this jump ball. All right, Hulabeck's going to throw it in. Hulabeck throws it into Flint. Flint in the corner. Flint's going to get it to Hulabeck. They're going to bring it up top. Odegaard. Nope, not to Odegaard. Yes, to Odegaard. Odegaard, Flint. Hulabeck drives and then gets a foul on the ground as she tries to go around Swanner. 6-11, 42-7. I think we have another Wolf coming in. We do not have her. Nope. No, I actually don't know. Anyhow. Haines possession. Swanner has the ball, shoots a three. No good. Rebound, Lapry. Lapry goes out to Bell. Bell. Swanner. Bell. Lapry. Tossing around, Bell. Throws it down to Lapry, no good. Stolen away by Nielsen. Tries to throw it up to Odegaard. There's a fight for it. Odegaard somehow retains possession. Tries to throw it out. Gets it to Nielsen. Nielsen throws it up to Hulebeck. Hulebeck's going to hold the ball at the top of the key. 5 and a half minutes left here in this ball game. Hulebeck going to shoot a long two. No good. Rebound, Lapry. Swanner tries to throw it to Lapry down low. Just pokes right back to Swanner. Swanner to Bell. Bell to other Bell. Bell just throws up a wild one. No good. Nielsen with the rebound. Nielsen gets it to Hulebeck. Hulebeck. Flint. Flint's going to be bringing up the ball. Under 5 minutes left here in this fourth quarter. 30-second timeout called by Mr. Matt Palick.
All right, 15-15. Make sure you got your blue tickets. And the winning ticket is, best friend, 282-432. 282-432. $160.
All right, here we go, and then timeout, 42-7, Petersburg leads. Toth has the ball. Toth throws it down to Nielsen. Nielsen makes the try to drive, gets stolen away by Bell. Swanner is going to be bringing it up the court. Swanner to Bell. Swanner is going to take a deep three off the rim. No good. Rebound was out on the Vikings, so it will stay Glacier ball. Lady Bears. So, looks like Annabelle or Mary Bell is going to be throwing it in. Throws it into, tries to throw it into Swanner, and it's smacked away by Odegaard. 42-7, 4.5 minutes left. Maria Toth, excuse me. He has the ball, gets it to Hulebeck in the corner, gets it out of the corner to Odegaard. Hulebeck to Toth. Toth over to Hulebeck. Hulebeck gets down to Nielsen. Nielsen throws one up, no good. Rebound goes to, I'm not sure. I don't have, she is definitely not Anderson. I'll find this out for you. Whoever 15 is, got a bounce pass down low, and rocks it in. Glacier ball. Lady Glacier Bears. Swanner has it up top, gets it to Mary Bell. Mary Bell looks down and gets it to Nelson. Nelson throws it into Annabelle. Kinda can't control it. Hulebeck with the steal. Hulebeck's going to go coast to coast. Can't quite hold the ball. And she kicks it out. It'll be Glacier ball. All right. 44-7. 3.5 minutes left. Swanner down to Brunel. Can't quite hold it. Stolen away. Petersburg. Hulebeck. Odegaard. Hulebeck has it to Odegaard again. Nielsen down low, gets it to Odegaard. Odegaard, Maria Toth for a three, off the rim, no good. Rebound, Bell. Swanner to Bell. Swanner for a deep three. No good. Rebound will go to Toth. Toth to Nielsen. And now Hulabeck. Hulabeck's going to be bringing up the court. Odigar. Hulabeck in the corner. Gets it down low. Down low to 15. And no good. Stolen away by Swanner. Swanner's going to be bringing up the court. Tries to throw it down to Bernal. Bernal can't quite hold it. There's a lot of swatting hands, and there was a foul called by number 2, Odigar. (44-7). Swanner down low. Throws it in to Lapri. Lapri throws one up, and it's in. Lapri stops the dry spell right at the last little bit. 2 minutes left here in Petersburg. Hulabeck. All the way around to Hulabeck again. Toth. Odigar. Hulabeck is open. Not anymore. Molly Wolf. That's who I thought it was. I knew it was a Wolf. Didn't know her first name. So Molly Wolf is number 15. So Annabelle goes. Throws one up. No good. Rebound. Hulabeck. Minute and a half left. Poked away. Hulabeck retains possession. Gets it to Odigar. Down to Hulabeck. Nielsen throws it out to Odigar, stolen away by Lapri, and then stolen back again by Odigar, and then there was a foul on number 2, Odigar. So 44-9. Minute and 15 seconds left here. So, Annabelle. Ooh, Lapri throws like a nice little mid-range. Lapri is putting that dry spell away. 4 points in the last 30 seconds, 20 seconds, that's great. Hulabeck to Odigar over down the side again. Tries to find Wolf. Wolf gets it, throws it out. Hulabeck, Toth, Odigar, 42 seconds left here in the ball game. This is the Hulabeck in the corner. Hulabeck looks to drive, throws a little floater up, no good. Brunel with the with the rebound, gets it to Swanner. Over to Annabelle, gets it down low to Nelson. Nelson throws one up and one. Oh no, it was a foul on the ground before the shot went up. So 44-11. Haines ball underneath the basket there. (44-11). Swanner looks to throw in underneath the basket. Okay, it does count. Nelson will be going to the line for her and one shot. So 44-11. The dry spell has ended with under 2 minutes left. It's not a very close game, but it was nice to see that Haines was able to put some more points up on the board. Oh, wait a second. Okay, so now I'm confused. They're going to not give her the 2. It's not an and one play. They're giving her 2 shots. She missed the first free throw, and now she made the second free throw. So 44-12, 20 seconds left. Toth with 15 seconds left. Odigar, who will take the last shot here. Toth has it on the side. 9 seconds. It's stolen away by Swanner. 5 seconds. Throws it up to Annabelle. Annabelle is going to throw it up to Bernal, and I'm not able to get a shot off, you guys. That is the end of your game. 44-12. That is the end of the ball game. The Lady Vikings prevail. I believe this might be their first win of the season. Congratulations to the Lady Vikings. Thank you to the Lady Glacier Bears for coming here after a very long week of travel. We still have great basketball coming up tomorrow, and then we also have Saturday and Sunday for the Lady Vikings here against Craig Panthers. So thanks, everybody. I'm James Valentine. I hope you guys enjoyed my broadcasting, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks.
Until next time, see you tomorrow.